Yeah, that's no plane.
Hi guys, Ben Leo here. You're watching GB News, and today we're delving into a story that's been causing quite a commotion over the skies in New Jersey. Strange swarm-like formations of lights have been spotted, leaving residents and experts alike very, very puzzled. Let's take a closer look at this mysterious phenomenon. Multiple witnesses in New Jersey reported seeing an unusual sight in the night sky. What they observed wasn't your typical aircraft or celestial body, but rather a group of lights moving in a very weird formation. These sightings have been sparking intense debate and speculation about their origin and nature. So let's start by watching some footage captured by local residents.
There's so many things in the sky right now.
And they're all kind of doing different things.
Look at all these up here. Those have like a trail on them. These two. And then there's one over here in the distance. Look how close they are to each other.
Yeah, commercial flights wouldn't be that close.
No way. Not three all in the same spot. Look, there's another one coming down. Not to mention all the ones over here. There's two behind here.
There's two over there.
Yeah, look.
Wow, so as you can see, these aren't your average aircraft lights. The formation and movement of these objects have left many scratching their heads, including me. So what exactly are we looking at here? Well, one theory that's gained traction comes from David Marler. He's an intelligence analyst and UFO researcher. Marler reckons these lights could be evidence of highly advanced drone swarm technology. Now, before we dismiss this as far-fetched, let's consider the implications. Drone swarm technology represents a really significant leap forward in aerial capabilities. These systems allow multiple drones to operate in coordinated formations, potentially for various purposes, including surveillance, defense, or even offensive military operations. And Marler points out that the behavior of these lights is consistent with what we might expect from a drone swarm. He notes, the objects appear to move independently, yet maintain a loose formation. But here's where it gets really interesting. Marler suggests that if these are indeed drones, they're likely not commercial or civilian models. He believes we could be witnessing classified military technology being tested in plain sight. Let's have a look at what Congressman Jeff Van Drew had to say about it all.
Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey, member of the House Judiciary Committee on the Hill right now. How do you address this at this point?
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, you know, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine, or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this. We've got to bring them down, and we've got to find a way to bring them down. I don't know exactly where they're landing. Obviously, I have some information. And again, this isn't just Jeff Van Drew. Oh, let's get on Harris Faulkner's show and say something outrageous. I'm telling you the straight deal from very high positioned individuals who are telling me this. And the bottom line is they're launching them. They are across the country. We don't even have anything like this.
No.
Our government and also certainly our hobbyists don't. So think about it. It's not only do I have the information, but it's also common sense. We've got to get them down. We've got to determine how they function, what they do, make sure that we can get them, and you're right, in a safe way. When I say shoot them down, get them down any way that you can, but right now they're probably extracting information. This is a clear and present danger to the United States and to our president-elect, and it's a serious business.
Interesting. Well, let's take a look at another clip that shows these mysterious lights from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, that's no plane. That is definitely a drone. First of all, a plane wouldn't even be this low. So, to all who say they look like planes, trust me when I tell you, if a plane was flying this low in this area, we'd have a lot to be concerned with.
Wow, so the precision displayed there and the coordination in this footage are truly remarkable. It's not something I've seen before, and it's not hard to see why some experts are now leaning towards this drone swarm theory. But the intrigue doesn't stop there, because some witnesses reported hearing unusual sounds accompanying these mysterious lights too. One resident described the noise as similar to a strimmer, a garden strimmer, or even a swarm of bees. This description caught the attention of experts, including, as mentioned earlier, David Marler. Marler pointed out a striking similarity to reports of Russian drone technology. Marler stated, and I quote, "The sound description is interesting as it mirrors what we've been hearing about in the Russian drone sector currently being used in Ukraine. They've been described as sounding like lawnmowers or weed whackers." Well, this comparison raises even more questions for me, because could we be witnessing foreign drone technology in American airspace? Or maybe is it simply a coincidence with the sounds coming from a more mundane source? It's important to note that while the similarity in sound is definitely intriguing, it doesn't definitively prove the origin or the nature of these objects. However, it does add another layer to this already complex mystery. But why, I guess, New Jersey? Why not London or Brighton or Blackpool? Well, the state in America is home to several military installations, including Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst. This base has been known to conduct various military exercises and tests in the past. So could these sightings be related to activities at this facility? It's worth noting that the US military has been investing heavily in drone swarm technology too. In fact, earlier this year, the Air Force successfully demonstrated a swarm of 28 drones working together autonomously. This technology is seen as an absolute game changer in modern warfare now, offering unprecedented capabilities in reconnaissance, surveillance, and potentially even combat operations. However, not everyone is convinced by the drone swarm theory. Some UFO enthusiasts, me included, argue that the light's behaviour is too advanced even for cutting-edge military technology. They point to the object's apparent ability to move at high speeds and make sharp turns as evidence of something beyond our current technological capabilities. Bewilderment in their voice is palpable, underscoring just how unusual this sighting was. Now, of course, it's important to approach this story with a critical eye. While the footage is certainly compelling, we must consider all possible explanations. Could these lights be a natural phenomena, perhaps a clever hoax, or are we indeed witnessing something truly extraordinary? I like to believe so. The National Weather Service has ruled out weather balloons or other meteorological phenomena as explanations for the sightings, and local airports have also confirmed that no unusual aircraft activity was recorded in the area at the time of the incidents. And the Pentagon has even been questioned over these drones. Take a look at this.
There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
So this leaves us with a genuine mystery on our hands, doesn't it? If these are indeed military drones, it raises questions about the extent of drone technology development and the implications for national security. And on the other hand, if they're not drones, what could they be? The sightings in New Jersey are not isolated incidents either. Similar reports have emerged from parts of the United States and indeed all over the world. And this global pattern of sightings adds another layer of complexity to the mystery. As we continue to grapple with these questions, what's clear now is that further investigation is needed. The US government has shown increased openness, of course, in recent years to discussing unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, and perhaps these sightings will prompt a more thorough examination of our skies and what might be flying in them. In the meantime, residents of New Jersey and beyond will be undoubtedly keeping their eyes on the skies, hoping to catch a glimpse of these mysterious lights. We'll be sure to keep you updated on any developments in this intriguing story. Until then, keep watching the skies. You never know what you might see. This is Ben Leo for GB News. Don't forget to subscribe to the GB News YouTube channel.